Hello, everyone. This is Senior Biotech Analyst John Vandermosten. Welcome to our channel that educates the life sciences investor on exciting advancements in drugs, biologics, and devices. For more content and news like this, subscribe to our channel below and like or share with others. We're fortunate to have the Director of Data Science from Spectral AI with us, Jihang Wang, to talk about the company's multispectral imaging device called DeepView. Jihang, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
That's good. That's good. When did you join the company and what have you been doing since you started?
Yeah, I joined Spectral AI last May. I'm currently leading the data science team's research and development activities. Before joining Spectral AI, I have 6 years of experience working in multispectral and hyperspectral imaging field. After graduating from University of Pittsburgh, I primarily focusing on combine spectral imaging with AI, which are both very powerful. Spectral imaging is important because it provides the accurate and rapid method to analyze the target in a non-invasive manner. Combining spectral imaging and AI technology, further adding its value by by optimizing the selection and combination of the wavelengths, enabling more accurate of the target identification process.
Okay. Well, you provided a little bit of the answer to my next question, which is going to be what is spectral imaging and how does it work? I think a lot of our investors may wonder about that. Can you explain what it is and how it works?
Yeah. So our multispectral camera not only capture RGB image like iPhone does, it also captured the multispectral imaging across a wide range, including spanning UV, visible, and infrared. This camera allows us to do something truly remarkable because it actually reveals the information that's hidden from the human eyes. Imagine light as a messenger to tell you a story about how the tissue looks like. When the light interacts with tissue, some of the light is absorbed and some of the light is reflected. The reflected light carries the information of the tissue that is captured by our DeepView device. Our DeepView device then perform a multispectral imaging analysis based on the AI algorithm to identify and distinguish various of tissues and also the underlying characteristics such as the oxygen saturation, hemoglobin, and thrombosis. Ultimately, all this information will be used to determine the viabilities and healing potential of the tissue.
Okay.
So in the net result here is DeepView provides a meaningful, accurate, and reliable solution.
Okay. Very good description. There are a lot of devices, and you mentioned the iPhone, but there's a lot of medical devices beyond that. I think
Yes.
LDI or laser Doppler imaging is one example of that. That are out there that are now being used to analyze wounds and burn wounds and things like that. But I think there are a lot of shortcomings related to some of those other devices that are being used. What are some of these other shortcomings and how does DeepView address them?
Yeah, so some of the device is either taking a long time for the data capture or only provide the basic information. The benefits for our technology compared with the technology currently in the market is that we provide a comprehensive day one healing assessment rather than waiting for 72 hours. Additionally, our device reduces the need of the prolonged data collection. So taking the pediatric case as example, our device completely eliminates the necessity of using anesthesia to keep the child still because the whole data collection and analyze process will take around 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine that a child that's been burned is probably not going to be easy to hold still.
Yes.
AI has been in the news, I think, since, November 2022 when ChatGPT was put out there. I mean, AI has just been everywhere, right? People can't stop talking about it. So I think this next question about how AI is implemented in using the device is going to be an important one. How is the device trained on AI so that it can give us an accurate healing prediction?
Yes. So the device is trained on AI based on a large data set of wound images along with the corresponding clinical outcomes as a ground truth. Here's how the process looks like. Our multispectral camera first captured data in a wide range such as spanning UV, visible, and infrared. This data is then labeled by the most experienced burn care clinicians as healing or non-healing based on the important information, clinical information, such as biopsy. Mm-hmm. And this labeled data is then fed into our AI framework, typically using deep learning to identify the features and patterns that are associated with the healing process. And we were trying the DeepView model to learn how to distinguish those features and patterns to provide a comprehensive healing assessment in day one. I wanted to highlight that our algorithm or model is rigorously trained and validated using complete 2 sets of data collected from different clinical sites. We're doing that is because we wanted to make sure our algorithm is not only accurate but also robust.
Okay, and I guess over time the AI algorithm will evolve, I guess, as more information comes in. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Spectral imaging is a new way to look at wounds and assess them. What are some of the problems solved by using spectral imaging versus some of the other methods?
Yeah. So the major challenge for us is how to make our AI solution both clinically relevant and easy to explain to the clinicians. To address these questions, we basically we have partnered with the leading hospitals, which contains both the burn center and emergency department, to extensively get the real world data to train our model. And also we are working very closely with the clinicians to accurately identify healing or non-healing to ensure that our data is first high quality and second is clinically relevant. All these collaborations ensures that our solution remains clinically important. Additionally, our AI solution contains advanced algorithms such as the attention mechanism or vision transformer to ensure our AI solution is not only accurate but also interpretable to the clinicians. Yeah. And we believe this would demonstrate that our technology outperforms with other similar product in the market. Okay.
Yeah. I was doing some reading prior to our visit here and was looking at the different types of spectral imaging, and I guess DeepView is multispectral imaging, but there's also hyperspectral imaging. What's the difference between those two things?
Yeah, so hyperspectral imaging is basically a technique that we collect like 100 images over a large range of the wavelengths. But when we actually using hyperspectral imaging, there's a trade-off between the accuracy and time consuming. So sometimes using hyperspectral imaging is overkill because the target you're trying to identify or analysis doesn't even need 100 wavelengths. So that's why we are doing a wavelength selection process, which basically based on the 100 wavelengths to select the wavelengths using optimization technology to identify and analysis the specific target or tissues.
Okay. Well, Jihang, thank you so much. That was a great summary of DeepView's multispectral imaging technology. I really appreciate you joining us today to talk about it.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
Thank you for joining us. To hear more, follow us on Twitter at VanJohn10 and Instagram, and our channel, Unboxing Biotech.